This is Kathy from Gadget Stop 321, and yesterday I was playing with my pens, just going through my old outdated Hobonichi, seeing which ones worked well for writing in these little tight grids that are in a Hobonichi. And I was noticing some of my pens that are typically wet writers were writing excessively wet. Like, I made a note of my E95S was too wet. It was not fun to use on this paper. And my Lamy logo that I put the 14 karat extra fine nib on, it was just writing way too wet. It wasn't enjoyable. And I had my little Lilliput out, and when I wrote with it, it burped a big blob of ink, and as I was sitting there looking at it and I was going to draw a little arrow, it burped again. And you can see even the little arrow, I went ahead and drew a little arrow and labeled it burping. This was like 24 hours ago. It's still wet. And that was just, I've never had that happen before. This is a pocket pen, an aluminum pocket pen, and I've carried it around in my pocket. And I was concerned about it when I first started doing that. I thought, this aluminum's going to conduct heat. It'll get warm and maybe cause a leak. But, yeah, well, there was a little bit of a hard start there. And let's see, I checked the inside. I keep Q-tips up here. I checked the inside of the cap after it burped like that, and it was clean. I've got still quite a bit of ink in here. Oh, I didn't notice this yesterday. I don't know if you can see with this being there's ink all inside here. Let me take a look at this. So yeah. I don't know if you can see there. There's ink all outside the cartridge. Yeah. I'm going to have to get that cleaned out. This aluminum will corrode. Maybe there's been more of a temperature change up here than I realized. This is always why I've been leery of eyedropper pens. I bought one once. I bought the little Stipula Passporto, and it leaked. And I returned it. Let's see. Yeah, this is the barrel. So, I'm a little nervous about pocket pens as well, but this is the first time it's ever done this to me. I've got to get that cleaned out. So I guess maybe it is getting warmer up here than I realize. It's not uncomfortable for me to be up here, but I do notice when I come up that it's warmer than it was downstairs. All right. Let's see. While I've got this going, let's take a look at, well, actually, I made a note earlier. I'm going to skip. I've been making a note each day about the Gin Hao that's paired with Rouge Granat. It's got the 0.6 Nemesign nib in it. I guess you can see it's getting a little bit drier. I'm going to skip day 7. I haven't written with it any today, and I'll check on it tomorrow and see. This nib usually just pours ink out, but it's got some ink dried and crusted around the slit, but it's still writing okay. It's writing nicely. But we will see tomorrow if that gives it enough time to get stopped up. And I am still enjoying my 78G. I am so happy that now I have a fountain pen that I can use in my field notes. I've got a couple of field notes laying around that I haven't really been using because I didn't have any pens that they would work well with, but now I do. And in fact, I've got a 78G Plus, the updated version. It's on the way. I think it's finally made it to the United States. It's on the way here from Hong Kong. It's been a lengthy trip, but it's on the way now. And I ordered another. It's a 78G Plus also, I'm pretty sure. And it's blue with a fine nib. And if that one works out okay, I saw another one, a red one, that had an extra fine nib. So I would like to try an extra fine. I've never used a Pilot extra fine. I'm curious what that would feel like. But I've got those pens on the way. And let's see. I haven't written with this one today. Let's see if this nib if it's prone to drying out, which I don't know. If it's like the other nibs, maybe it'll be wetter than normal. No, just nice, perfect. Wow. Very happy with it, and I'm excited about the blue one. I'm curious to see what the fine nib feels like, which I have a couple of Pilot steel fine nibs, or I have one steel fine nib and one gold nib, and I love both of them, so we'll see how it compares. Let's see, and I think the clear one that's on the way, since it has a medium nib like this one, after I try it out, it's a plus, and this one's just the original 78G. After I try it out and play with it, I think I'm going to give it to my sister. I still have one of her pens that I borrowed. Just I didn't even write with it, just I needed it for something. Maybe it's when I did that video about metal grip sections. And I still need to give that back to her. So we'll see. She said she watches my videos. We'll see if she heard me mention I'm going to give her a pen. All right. I think I've got to go clean this up now. And I guess that's it. If you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel.